Hey pilots, welcome back. Look what we have today, the Rare Bear from Durafly. Pretty sweet. This thing is fast. It's over 100 miles an hour on a 4S 2200. If you do the 6S, you're like 130 or something like that. So really fast. Hand launcher. This is a 27-inch wingspan, 26 inches long. Metal geared servos. This one here is in the gold. These are both scale schemes, which I did not know there was a green one prior to this, but ball links on it, all the stuff. Don't forget everything you need, guys. We've got the new Turnigy X14 radio, and they'll have the files to download into there with images and everything to make it go. So, and you're going to need a receiver, obviously. Links down below to everything that I use in my videos, guys. So, without further ado, make sure I don't knock that off. Let's have a look in the box. I popped the cover just to make sure everything came okay, but I did not remove everything yet. So here's how it comes packaged. Look at that beautiful airplane. Super excited for this. So up here in the corner, got a little rudder. Actually has a rudder on this one, guys. With the ball link, everything installed. Gotta love that. Here's a quick start guide. Throws, CG, stuff like that you need to know. Here is the wing. Again, everything installed. I absolutely love that. I do believe we have to glue some covers over these for some, make it a little aerodynamic. Everything on the bottom looks good. It's got a plastic skid on the bottom. Plastic wingtips, guys. Plastic oil cooler scoops. They really went all out on this bad boy. Let's see here. Elevator, obviously, since it's not installed, it doesn't have the linkage on it. Make sure you work it to free it up. Big plastic joiner, and looks like a glass rod. Look at the support all the way down it. Really long stuff there. And here is the airplane, the fuselage, the prop, and everything's already installed. Always double check things are tight. You know how factory stuff can be once in a while. So they left an option if you guys want to put these decals on. They're not installed yet, so you guys can feel free to do it however you would like to do it. Down in here is these little covers I was talking about for the wings. A couple ball links, some screws to probably screw the thing together. Velcro and some other stuff, I'm not sure. Little white strips or something. And then, not sure what this is, we'll find out. That's it. So that's the unboxing part. Let me get everything out of the package and set up, and I'll show you how to build it. This is going to go fast, guys, because it's just going to take a few screws and a little glue, and we're going to hit the field. Here's everything out of the packaging, guys. There's one thing I left in the package because I didn't know it came with this, and I was kind of surprised. So this envelope that was in there, I'm assuming they will all be coming with them, has like a wood desktop model Rare Bear. Like, that's the coolest thing ever. Gotta love that. That's going on my desk at work, for sure. Even has a little propeller, it looks like. That's too cool. Anyway, so here's all the pieces. Nothing really to it, guys. Just going to be, oh look, it's got plywood through the center of that to make it stronger. Nice sturdy magnet. It's a room in there. Put your receiver and your battery. Not much else to say, really, guys. Again, work this so it's free. First order of business to me is probably going to be putting on the wing. So they've already got the Y installed here. Just make sure everything's color-coded and pushed in, because why wouldn't you double check it, right? Then that's just going to slide in, so we're just going to feed the wires up through. They're going to go to the receiver. There we go. Now we're going to put one of the screws in there. I am not positive which one yet. It's going to be the longer one. So, speaking of screws, I don't know if you guys have seen this in my other videos. This handy little multi-tool I get from Hobby King. I've got 4 of them now. I leave them in my flight boxes and everywhere else. Comes with pretty much everything you need to assemble any model. So is that the right size? That's the right size. So we'll get this one out of here. Put the right one in and lock that down. Then the tail. Obviously you're going to put the horizontal on first. Then work it ball length down. It's got to connect to there. We've got everything set so it'll only fit in one place. It's tabbed, just like so. Then you have, so you're going to take this, you're going to feed that through. It's going to have to go up here to where your receiver is going to be. So you can do it this way, use some gravity, or you can use a tool. Hey, that was too easy. Then, so that'll tab down under the front. Make sure your wires are good. Poke it down in. We're going to use that remaining screw. I put my wrench to lock down the tail. Okay, last snug check. So long one, short one. Okay, I'm not going to hook this up until we get the radio bound. So that way, in case I have to adjust it, I can. But there's the build, guys, other than putting these on. But I'm not going to do that again until we get the radio bound. So they're just going to glue up in that area. So without further ado, let me get my radio set up and connected, and we'll do a check. Okay, that's it. The final touches. So the radio, of course, worked out great. This is the second one I've used this X14 on, and everything was good. The rates and throws and stuff are already set up, and they were right. Everything was going the right direction. Didn't have to reverse a thing. And the binding process is super simple. But there, guys, is a completed rare bear. Look at that. Just for fun, I did take the prop or the spinner off just to check the tightness of the prop. It was perfect. Again, all plastic down here. I got the ball link connected up. I did have to screw that in a couple turns so that it didn't have too much up in it. But yeah, so the CG says 55 to 60 millimeters from where the wing hits the fuse down in here, guys. Elevator throw, 4 millimeters for low. High is 6 millimeters. Rudder says 10 to 15. I don't really check that because it's not, in my book, super critical. That goes by field, everybody's. Ailerons, 10 for low, 15 millimeters for high. Everything was spot on and how Stuart's got it set up. And that's what they'll all look like. And then that motor. Whew, she's a ripper. This thing is going to be crazy. Alright guys, I'm going to put a few stickers on. Oh, CG, it did balance. Let me show you where the battery slid back. I had the battery forward a ways in there. It moved on me now. But, you know, obviously you're going to test yours, right? So 4S 2200, not an issue with the balance, right on the money. So next thing I'm going to do is build the little plywood model, and then I'll show you that. Look at that. Little thank you present. I didn't use any glue, I just fit it all together. Here you can see kind of how the bottom goes. There's that little wood piece that just kind of clamps it. So you can take it off of there. Again, I didn't glue it at all, I just stuck it on there. Focus. That's the coolest thing, right? Look at that. That pretty much concludes the build there, guys. So I hope you found that useful. She's ready to fly. It's super windy outside right now, so not digging that. But once it calms down, best believe we're going to get her in the air and we're going to have a good time. So like, comment, subscribe. Check out the links down below if there's anything you're interested in. Yeah, I hope you guys have as much success with this stuff as I do. We'll catch you on the next one. John VHRC out.